Hello guys, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. I'm Coach Charles. It's no longer in news that I ruptured my Achilles tendon on the 12th of June. It's exactly 1 month plus, but I'm giving you the week 3, my post-operation surgery. For those of you who are new to my channel, it's no longer news that I tore my Achilles tendon. On my first video, I've been able to explain or talk about what Achilles tendon is all about, the remedies, the prevention of getting it torn, the possible prevention, and the possible causes. But in this particular video, I'm going to go straight up and talk about my week 3 post-operation recovery process and the things that have transpired or happened within this period. Yeah, and I have every tool or every details that I need to share with you. So stay with me in this video and get all the details regarding my week 3 update post my Achilles tendon rupture surgery details. Right here, by next week, I'll be starting my PT. For those who are not familiar with what is called PT, is physical therapy. Is some of the physical exercise that you will be embarking on or you will be practicing or doing to enhance or give whatever injury you have post surgery a big boost to normalize the normal system that you already had. In my week 3, the things I did, the stitches got removed from the surgery area. So that's the picture of the surgery. For those who are not that too strong at heart, I advise you not to see it, but the stitches was well done. I really commend the work of Dr. Robin. He really made sure that the stitches was well done. One thing about my case, which I have to let you know, is I got a little bit lucky because I was meant to understand that some Achilles do get torn from the heel. I mean, from here. From the heel, pull off from the heel. It happens to be here, it's more dangerous. It's more dangerous if it happens from the heel. If it happens to come from, pull out from the heel, you will need like a kind of screw. There will be drilling and screw, which is very dangerous in the healing process, as I learned, because there is high tendency or high possibility of infection going in. I got to understand that this tendon area is in all our body parts have a high tendency of getting infection if it is not well done, if it is not well or properly handled. So, and the area that might happen, which happens to be here, is more safer. If there is any form of water that goes in there, you have to make sure you change the bandage. So extra bandage has to be kept. Buy yours extra apart from the one that you got from the hospital. What I have right now, there is no more covering on the wound. It has completely healed. So that is the good part of it. I had what is called a daycare before the stitches I have here. It has been removed and the new cast is being formed. The first cast was a cast of 105 degrees. The second cast, being this one, is of 103 degrees. The next one that will be coming up in the next 2 weeks will be for 95 degrees. Then after another 2 weeks, you have the 90 degrees. That will be the final cast that I'm gonna wear then before I can start stepping my toes on the ground, because right now I'm not allowed to add any load to the tendon. And let me explain this. I'm just going to go straight up. Let me explain this. The essence of adjusting the cast on different degrees from 105 to 103 to 95 to 90 is to, this gradual process is going to build strength, to gradually build tension on the tendon, because from 105 to 103 to 95 to 90, then at the 90 degrees you become this way, right? To become straight up. So this is as opposed to what I said on my previous video. A little bit contradictory, okay? Because I went back to watch the video again. Let me say this, it has not been easy. Every angle adjusted on the leg, there is a pain that goes on for like 2 days, all right, which you have to endure. I think the essence of that pain is the body or the tendon is trying to come back to its normal shape. Normally, some people start their PT early, but I want to take the gradual process. Some people want to hurry up to get back to their normal activities, which if wishes were horses, I will still want to rush it to go back to my normal activities. But I think it's better late than late, if you know what I mean. So it's better I go through the gradual process and get what I want than rushing it up at the end of the day. Then it will not heal fine. Heal long that I explained on my past video, my previous video, is the tendon healing for a longer period of time instead of healing in the normal process. I already have my PT tools getting ready. I have 2 types of elastic band. There are so many types. This is the thick one, and right here I've already gotten my elastic band. I have 2 different types. I have this type with different colors, wider in size. This is more wider in size. Green color. I have the blue, the yellow, the red, and the black. The color coding in this situation doesn't really matter. Then I have another design or another type, which is this. This is more thicker, but it's more smaller in size. It's more thicker. If you compare the thickness of this, if you compare this thickness and this one, can see the difference, right? See the difference. Actually, my expected order is not what I got in terms of quality for this, but I think it's still gonna get the job done. But in normal training program or normal training session where you have to put this to warm up your hip or your legs, this might not be suitable. But this is gonna get the job done in any way. And at the end of the day, I believe from what I've, from the little of the procedure that I've seen, you will put it and, you know, try to establish some mobility on your leg. I'm not gonna add any pressure because I don't know what to expect yet. This one is thicker and longer, and I mean, this is the example of how you use it, you know, put the desired tension. I don't want to apply it here yet because I want to start my physical therapy first of all. Then the first physical therapy that I'm going to do is going to help me to know what I am going to be doing, you know, because some people may argue that physical therapy is a waste of time. They want to rely on what they have on the internet. For me, I think every experience is necessary. And people who have been doing a particular thing for a very long period of time, we have a better knowledge, a better understanding of how to go about it. So even if you want to follow on the things that you see on internet, I think it's necessary to get the primary objective and foundations of idea of what you should be doing before you start embarking on your own personal programs. So this is the thicker one, and if we check this one's is more shorter, but the diameter is bigger, but it's not as thick. It's not as thick as this. Actually, I expected something more thicker on these. The quality I got is not actually what I was expecting. I expected something more better, but I think all the same it's gonna get the job done. At the end of the day, what you want to establish is putting a little bit of pressure, mobility. So at this stage, I believe I'm not going to do something crazy. It's just gradual application of pressure on the tendon until it builds the strength that is required for you to start stepping it on the ground. Because right now, I'm not yet stepping my foot on the ground. I still suspend it in the air. Guys, I would overflog this. What I have to leave with you is to take care of your Achilles, because it's a very important tool in our body. Likewise, every other part of our body. Our tendon needs more care. Why some athletes go into depression is the fact that a lot of people out there will say, you never be the same again. The way you play, the way your activities will change when you come back. You're not going to be the same again. I don't want to let anybody's words or thoughts or thinking to define who I am. We are all born different. I was born different. My activity is different. My body is different. My body will react according to how I was created. So I will listen to my body. I have always listened to my body. So accident is something that is inevitable. You can't actually stop them sometimes when it wants to happen. It's an experimental tool, but if that is the case, still let it be, as long as it helps somebody out there or renders a help. I'll continue to give you my updates as my recovery progresses. I'll continue to give you more updates. Share this video. You never know who is going to benefit from it. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I promise to come back better and stronger than I was before.